Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Donald Trump named Time's 2024 Person of the Year. President Biden grants largest single-day clemency in U.S. history. House passes bill for more judges. Biden threatens veto. Mayor Eric Adams meets with Trump's border czar Tom Homan to discuss immigration issues. Trump appoints Kari Lake as director of Voice of America. Meta donates $1 million to Trump's inaugural fund after meeting at Mar-a-Lago. Governor Hochul emphasizes New York's leadership in AI at Summit. Fourth World Fair and Feast successfully held in New York. Trump invited Xi Jinping to attend inauguration. Canada's premier signals energy retaliation if Trump implements tariff. Gukesh becomes youngest chess world champion at 18. And Kyle Walker calls for action against online racism after abuse. You were listening to Headlines, now news in detail. Time magazine announced that President-elect Donald Trump is its 2024 Person of the Year. This is the second time Trump has received this honor, recognizing his significant political comeback and impact. The magazine featured Trump on its cover wearing his iconic red tie and posing thoughtfully. Time explained the choice, saying, "For leading a historic comeback, reshaping American politics and altering the presidency's role in the world, Donald Trump is our Person of the Year." Time also described how Trump reflects the current global changes. The magazine noted that populism is growing, people are losing trust in traditional institutions, and confidence in liberal values is fading. According to Time, Trump is both a cause and a result of these shifts. Trump's recognition follows his stunning victory in the 2024 presidential election, marking a dramatic return to the political stage. He is set to begin his new term in January, with many expecting major changes in U.S. policies. Trump has not yet commented publicly on the honor, but he is likely to address it during upcoming speeches. Time's selection sparked discussions worldwide, highlighting Trump's influence on modern politics. President Joe Biden granted clemency to nearly 1,500 individuals commuting sentences for those released on home confinement during the COVID-19 pandemic. He also pardoned 39 people convicted of non-violent crimes, making it the largest single-day clemency act in modern history. The commutations were given to individuals who spent at least 1 year on home confinement after being released to prevent the spread of the virus in overcrowded prisons. Some pardons were for long past non-violent drug offenses. Among them, Emily Good Nelson, convicted at 19, earned college degrees and became a counselor after her release. Another recipient, Vietnam veteran Russell Thomas Portner, led a productive life and contributed to his community. President Biden stated his actions aimed to support rehabilitation, address sentencing disparities, and offer second chances. He has pledged to review more clemency petitions before leaving office in January. This move follows Biden's previous clemency for marijuana convictions and former military members punished under outdated laws. Advocacy groups continue urging him to extend clemency to federal death row prisoners and others. Biden's focus on equal justice and public safety remains central to his final weeks in office. The House of Representatives recently passed a bipartisan bill aimed at adding 66 new district court judgeships, a move supported by the federal judiciary. The bill, which passed the Senate in August, seeks to reduce backlogs in the court system. However, President Joe Biden has pledged to veto it. Biden's administration argued that the bill was unnecessary and could harm the efficient administration of justice. The new judgeships would be staggered over time, with only 25 to be filled by President Donald Trump, causing concern among Democrats about Trump having more influence over judicial appointments. The bill passed the House by a 236-173 vote, with 29 Democrats voting in favor and 2 Republicans opposing it. House Speaker Mike Johnson stated that the veto threat from Biden was based on partisan politics. This bill would mark the first major expansion of judgeships since 1990, addressing growing court backlogs. While Biden's veto remains likely, both parties agreed on the importance of judicial reform. New York City Mayor Eric Adams met with Tom Homan, President-elect Donald Trump's incoming border czar, to discuss the future of the Floyd Bennett Field migrant shelter and the potential for deportation centers in the city. The meeting took place amid growing concerns over Trump's mass deportation plans. Homan, known for his role in the zero-tolerance immigration policy, recently announced that the largest deportation program in U.S. history would begin in Chicago after Trump takes office. Adams has expressed his desire to cooperate with the federal government to manage the city's migrant crisis, but faces opposition from the city council. He has considered using executive powers to address this issue, including potentially changing sanctuary city laws. Ahead of the meeting, community leaders rallied outside City Hall, voicing concerns that the mayor's meeting with Homan signals a shift towards supporting Trump's immigration policies. Advocates fear mass deportations and the reversal of birthright citizenship. Despite the protests, Adams reiterated that his goal is to work collaboratively with the incoming administration to address the crisis. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. President-elect Donald Trump announced the appointment of Kari Lake as the new director of Voice of America, the US's largest international broadcaster. This decision follows Lake's loss in the Arizona Senate race to Democratic Representative Ruben Gallego in November. Lake, a former TV news anchor in Phoenix and a staunch Trump supporter, had previously run for governor of Arizona in 2022, where she frequently echoed Trump's false claims about the 2020 election. In a post on Truth Social, Trump confirmed that Lake would work closely with the future head of the U.S. Agency for Global Media, a position he will announce soon. Voice of America, founded in 1942, broadcasts news in 49 languages, reaching an audience of around 354 million people per week. The agency operates with a budget of $260 million and about 2,000 employees. Lake, who called her appointment an honor, said she would work to enhance the VOA's mission of showcasing America's global achievements. Her appointment still requires Senate confirmation. If approved, Lake will oversee VOA, which has faced scrutiny over its editorial independence in the past. Meta, the parent company of Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp, confirmed it donated $1 million to President-elect Donald Trump's inaugural fund. The donation was reported by the Wall Street Journal and comes after a meeting between Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg and Trump at Mar-a-Lago in Florida last month. This donation marks a new chapter in the complicated relationship between Trump and Meta. Earlier in the year, Trump had threatened Zuckerberg with legal action over actions taken during the presidential election campaign. Despite this, Zuckerberg praised Trump's response to an assassination attempt earlier in the year. Meta's donation comes amid a tense history with Trump. In 2021, the company suspended Trump's accounts following the January 6th Capitol attack, but his accounts were later restored. Over the years, Meta has been cautious about its role in politics, particularly with the role its platforms played in Trump's 2016 campaign. As Trump prepares for his second term, his administration's stance on issues like artificial intelligence and antitrust laws could significantly affect Meta and other tech companies. Governor Kathy Hochul delivered remarks at the AI Summit in New York, highlighting the state's efforts to lead in responsible AI development. She emphasized how AI can address major challenges like food insecurity, healthcare, and climate change. Governor Hochul mentioned New York's recent investment in supercomputers, showcasing the state's commitment to being at the forefront of AI technology. Hochul discussed the launch of the Empire AI project, a $400 million initiative in partnership with private companies and academic institutions. The project aims to use AI for public good, creating a fairer, healthier society. She also pointed out New York's efforts to expand tech jobs in rural and upstate areas, fostering innovation and reducing blight. The governor spoke about the importance of diversity in the tech industry, encouraging more inclusion for traditionally underrepresented groups. She outlined plans to continue working with the private sector to ensure that AI growth benefits all New Yorkers. Governor Hochul's speech reinforced the state's role as a hub for innovation and ethical AI development. On December 8, 2024, Sunday, the 4th World Fair and Feast was successfully held at the Queen's Palace Hall in Woodside, New York, organized by the Association of World Fair and Feast USA, Inc. The event took place in a joyful and proud atmosphere, marking a significant occasion where people from 15 different countries and various professions participated and enjoyed the event. The chief guest at the event was New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who extended her wishes through her representative. Civil Court Judge Turquoise Haskin also attended. The guest of honor was Lion Shahnawaz, the head of Shahnawaz Group, and special guest attorney Moin Chaudhary. Other notable attendees included Assemblywoman Jennifer Rajkumar, Council member Susan Chuang, Stephen Raga representing the Bangladeshi community, along with other prominent guests and popular artists. The organizing committee was led by Chairman M.D. Masood Rana, Convener Salim Ibrahim, Member Secretary Dr. Mukhtar Ahmed, Advisor Mintu Kumar Roy, President Tariq Mahmood, General Secretary Sohail Chaudhary, Co-Convener Dr. Kamrul, and other members including Deepak Dash, Sadia Afrin, Dr. Rafiqul Islam, Tapas Shaha, Lion Muhammad Zahirul Haq Bashir, and Shahana Akhtar. The event began with a recitation from the Holy Quran by prominent media personality and General Secretary of the Television Reporters Association of Bangladesh in the USA, M.D. Zahirul Haq Bashir, followed by a recitation of the Bhagavad Gita by Deepak Dash. The national anthems of Bangladesh and the United States were then performed. The event featured several segments, including Quran recitation by children and various performances, adding to the beauty of the occasion. The cultural program began with patriotic songs by popular singer Dinat Jahan Munni, followed by songs from Trishna Tithi, Shah Mahbub, Kalamia, Dr. Kamrul, Hira, and other popular artists. The cultural performances filled the hall with energy, leaving the audience captivated. The event concluded with a vote of thanks to all participants from the organizing committee. This report was submitted by Mujahidul Islam, Queen's Palace, Woodside, New York. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. President-elect Donald Trump invited Chinese President Xi Jinping to his inauguration, sources confirmed in early December. Trump extended the invitation shortly after the election, though it remains unclear if Xi has accepted. The move highlights Trump's goal of opening dialogue with both allies and rivals. Transition spokesperson Caroline Leavitt emphasized the invitation as part of Trump's broader strategy to engage leaders worldwide. In addition to Xi, Trump's team considered inviting other foreign dignitaries. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, a Trump ally, is still deciding whether to attend the swearing-in ceremony. Traditionally, foreign leaders don't attend U.S. inaugurations, though ambassadors and diplomats are invited. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby stated that the decision on guest attendance was up to Trump. Trump's relations with China remain complex, with ongoing trade issues such as tariffs and the looming TikTok ban. Despite this, Trump has emphasized the importance of personal relationships between leaders. Since the election, he has met with numerous world leaders, including Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Argentina's President Javier Milei. Now it's time for global updates. Ontario Premier Doug Ford threatened to cut off energy supplies to the U.S. if President-elect Donald Trump went ahead with proposed tariffs on Canadian goods. Ford said during a press conference that Canada could stop supplying natural gas and electricity to U.S. states like Michigan, New York, and Wisconsin in retaliation. This came after Trump's November announcement to impose a 25% tariff on all products from Canada and Mexico unless the countries curb drug and migrant flows. Ford emphasized that the priority was to protect Canadians, especially in Ontario, the country's largest province. Canada's government was considering new border protection measures, including a $700 million investment. Analysts warned that tariffs would hurt both countries' economies. U.S. gas prices could rise by up to 70 cents per gallon, and Canadian industries, including energy and manufacturing, would face significant losses. Ford stated that Canada needed to be prepared for the conflict expected to intensify after Trump's inauguration. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Indian chess prodigy Gukesh Damaraju made history by becoming the youngest undisputed world chess champion at 18 years old. He defeated China's Ding Liren in the final match of their series in Singapore. The International Chess Federation announced Gukesh's achievement on social media, calling him the youngest world champion in history. Gukesh, overwhelmed with emotion, covered his face in his hands when he realized his victory. Ding, 32 years old, made a mistake in the endgame, allowing Gukesh to capitalize on the blunder. Fans, including many Indian supporters who traveled to Singapore, cheered as Gukesh celebrated his victory. Gukesh surpassed Garry Kasparov, who won the title at 22 and became only the second Indian to hold the world championship after Viswanathan Anand. His final score of 7.5 points against Ding's 6.5 confirmed his rise to stardom in the chess world. Gukesh praised Ding, saying he fought like a true champion. Manchester City defender Kyle Walker has called for strong measures to stop online racism after receiving a vile, racist and threatening message following his team's 2-0 loss to Juventus. Walker, who played the entire Champions League match, shared a screenshot of the abusive message on his social media. In a post, Walker expressed his anger, saying no one should ever be subjected to the sort of vile, racist and threatening abuse I have received online. Instagram and the authorities need to stop this happening for the sake of all who are suffering this abuse. Manchester City condemned the attack with a statement declaring they will not tolerate any form of discrimination. The Premier League also expressed support for Walker, stating that racism has no place in football or society. Both the club and league vowed to work together to fight online hate and ensure a safer environment for players and fans. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,881.90. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 124.36 points or 0.62%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,372.23. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 4.65 points or 0.01%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,432.49. The Shanghai index is increased by 9.83 points or 0.29%. Hong Kong stock close price is 20,155.05. The Hang Seng Index is decreased by 156.23 points or 0.77%. Bombay stock close price is 81,526.14. The Sensex index is increased by 16.09 points or 0.02%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Donald Trump named Time's 2024 Person of the Year. President Biden grants largest single-day clemency in U.S. history. House passes bill for more judges. Biden threatens veto. Mayor Eric Adams meets with Trump's border czar Tom Homan to discuss immigration issues. Trump appoints Kari Lake as director of Voice of America. Meta donates $1 million to Trump's inaugural fund after meeting at Mar-a-Lago. Governor Hochul emphasizes New York's leadership in AI at Summit. Fourth World Fair and Feast successfully held in New York. Trump invited Xi Jinping to attend inauguration. Canada's premier signals energy retaliation if Trump implements tariff. Gukesh becomes youngest chess world champion at 18. And Kyle Walker calls for action against online racism after abuse. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.